We back with another one you already know. It's Deme D on deck with If You Ask Me, Hip Hop Desk, where we talk music, movie culture from the late 80s, mid 20s, you know, keep it with people who've already established themselves, music we've been talking about years and years to come. Got a familiar face and a new guest. We're going to start with him. Introduce yourself, you know, plug your podcast, all that.
It's Rome, R-H-O-M-E, the Rebel. You know what I mean? Our Truths podcast. Be on the lookout for that. Aim high, we in the building. Let's go.
You already know. Come on, man.
Back at it again. D-Span, here to just argue my opinion. Have fun doing it.
Queens in the building, BX, all hip-hop lovers.
Uptown, where it started at.
You already know. And even though we're talking about, like I said, late 80s, mid 20s, this person we're going to bring up, even though he's an artist of today, he still falls in that range.
Right.
So right now, you know, he got everybody buzzing. We're going to kick it off with Kendrick Lamar. Do you think Kendrick Lamar is above his class? At this point, he's not a new dude. They're not. They're vets. But his class, meaning the Drakes, the J. Coles, the Future, the Meek Mills, the Big Seans, Big Crits, Joey Badass, etc., etc., etc. Do you feel he's hands down above the crowd of his peers?
And we're talking as far as talent goes, as far as just being an entertainer. I mean, not so much popularity, but I say yes.
Fuck the entertainment,
Yes.
the popularity. Bars, music, albums.
Overall, yes.
Hands down, he's the best out of them.
He's the first person I would listen to over anybody you just mentioned.
No.
I also say no. I don't think he's hands down better than everyone. I think there are people on his level. You think there's people on his level.
I think he... Honestly, all right, so here we go. Let me break it down for y'all.
Please.
The way people receive music on the West Coast is way different than they receive music anywhere else. That's why you got Game with 4 platinum albums. Like
Kendrick love on this side,
like
though.
Kendrick is dope. Don't get me wrong. The pockets that he get in, nobody else can get in. But as far as bars, man, Lupe said it. He ain't got no bars, bro. He ain't got no bars.
I don't know if I can go over what Lupe say. I don't
know
no
bars, man.
I don't know if he don't got no bars.
That's
I don't think
his flows is crazy.
So you're not even saying he's with the bunch. You're saying this.
Nah, I'm saying he top.
No, you're saying someone else is hands down better.
To me, it's
Cole.
To me, it's Cole, Wale, then him.
Damn, Wale. I don't know if I can go Wale.
Wale, then him.
I don't know if I can go Wale. Better, okay, but better music. Wale make better music than Kendrick.
If he had.
Come on.
If he had Dre cosign that production, like
he doesn't have a good Kid, Mad City.
That's not all Dre. Dre got like 2 beats on there.
I mean, that right there, is basically.
He's still
that
executive
puts him over so many
produced.
people.
He's still executive produced.
He had Rick Ross. His Rick Ross albums aren't as good as Kendrick shit's. Ambition is tough, but okay.
Because Wale
I'm not arguing
Ross
that he's
flow,
better anyway, though. But you to say Wale is better than Kendrick.
I think Wale is better than Kendrick.
But then again, you might be mad because I say he's on, like, Cole is on his level. I say Sean is on his level. I feel like musically, I don't know Wale shit as good as that. I know J. Cole shit. I know J. Cole and Big Sean. Born Sinner. That's as good as any Kendrick material. Forest Hills.
Well, let me ask you this question. Is Good Kid, Mad City a classic to you?
Absolutely. I think Born
Does anybody
Sinner,
else that you mentioned have anything on that level?
I think Born Sinner is that level.
Forest Hills Drive.
I don't know about the beats on Forest. Big Sean Hall of Fame is tough, man.
That's not his best album.
No, it's not. But I'm saying conceptually, he's on that level. Like them 3 are pretty much the same dude, except Sean is with the cool kids. I guess you could say.
I feel like with those other albums, like you could listen to it in pieces. You could dissect it, skip some tracks. Like you hear one song of Good Kid, Mad City, you want to hear the whole shit.
But that's one album. Section 80
like that
ain't
whole
that
album
shit
is
like
just
that.
like one body of work that it's like cover to cover. You want to go to that whole album. Like I feel like nobody put anything out like that. Nobody mentioned.
He gave you a concept album.
He gave you a
concept, so you gotta listen to it
overall.
Kind of like the whole way through. He gave you a concept album, but Forest Hills Drive is definitely better than that too. Like,
better than Good Kid Going Mad.
Mad City.
Mad City.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry.
Forest Hills.
First of all, they let Kendrick. Let Kendrick get away. They let Kendrick get away with. They let Kendrick get away with sounding like 3 Stacks. Like, I grew up in the era where you couldn't sound like nobody else. You couldn't jack nobody else style.
I don't.
Nigga sound like 3 Stacks, bro.
And Cole sound like Nas sometimes. I don't know. It happens.
Oh man.
A lot of
Big
times.
Sean sound like Kanye. So I'm just saying I don't know if Forest Hills is better than Good Kid Gone Mad. I'm on record saying that Kendrick is not above the class. I feel like there are people on his level. I feel like him, J. Cole, and Big Sean are pretty much the same guy.
Let me
Right,
ask you
so one question real quick. So, do you feel like Kendrick got the best? Kendrick 3 albums are classic?
That's my next point. What are the? Because I'm not saying he's the guy. I'm saying he's one of the guys.
Right.
What are the albums you're saying? 2 of the albums you're saying that puts him above?
Good Kid, Mad City, and
Kid,
Damn.
obviously, and
And
which
Damn.
one? Damn.
Yeah. For different reasons, very different reasons. Because Damn is an album that
No, they're both solid. Both
it's
solid.
like where Good Kid, Mad City is a cover-to-cover album that you just want to go through. Damn is something that you could dissect and listen to different songs depending on how you feel, and some songs hit you differently. Like Feel, I listened to Feel way after the album came out, and it hit me in a different way than when I first heard it. Like you know, it's just yeah, shit is hard.
The only thing I didn't like about Damn was, once again, I hate to reference them, contrasting to one another, but Damn is the same thing as Lupe's Laser album. Like, this shit is mad commercial, my nigga. The shit with Zakari. The shit with Zakari is a Drake song.
But that's
you're not
what
gonna
you
sit
have
there and tell me that.
Right, but what about all the other 8 tracks?
I mean, Lasers is Lupe's worst album.
That's
a
horrible.
tough
But
comparison.
it's commercial. That's why. Not because of the lyrics. Not because of what he's saying.
Right.
It's because it's commercial. And Kendrick gave you that same thing with Love and the Loyalty joint with Rihanna. Those are Drake songs.
Okay,
Those
what
are
about
not,
all the
those
other
are not
tracks?
what I listen to Kendrick for.
And you can skip
True.
those. What about
Two
the
songs,
other
I get
8?
that.
What about the other 8?
Triple
At
X.
this stage in the game, that's
You
first
try to
of all,
go pop with the YouTube.
that shit was fire
feature.
too, though.
You
But
try to go pop with the YouTube.
you have
feature.
to. That's why Hov is not hands down the best. He's hands down the best because he got the most commercial hits and shit.
Yeah.
No,
So you
he's
got-
hands down the best because
Nah.
of the bars.
Nah, he's not.
He
If
left-
we
so-
just talking about bars,
Boy, he didn't leave
anybody.
Kendrick on that remix?
All I'm saying is
Tell
Hov
me
is
he didn't leave Kendrick
I'm
on
not
the remix.
disputing that. I'm saying
What
Hov
you
is
saying?
considered the best because of the
bars.
hits. No, it's not the bars. It's not
both
only
right.
the bars.
You're both right.
It's the bars.
It's not only the bars. Because if it was debating the bars only, then people would be arguing all day about their favorite niggas that's nice. You would be arguing Nas, you'd be arguing whoever you wanted.
Nas don't-
It's because
Nas
Hov
didn't
is
consistently have bars to keep up with your.
Whoever you want to pick. The bottom line, the people
Nobody
who
had
get the
bars
most
to
attention
consistently keep
are the
up
people
with
who
Jay.
have hits. So that's why Kendrick got to have the hits. So
I'm not rolling. I'm sorry.
we'll keep it at that. Let us know who you think is the best out of the bunch, Kendrick or his class, or what albums you feeling. Tune in.